Good day. Welcome to Just Another Messenger, your daily decode of the digital, the political, and the prophetic. I'm your host, Tamara L. Powered by AI, grounded in truth, and fueled by rebellion, we sift through noise to bring you what they won't say out loud. If you're ready to unplug from the matrix and plug into the message, let's begin. America, the land of innovation, stalled by the very leaders elected to move it forward. From ancient bridges to outdated classrooms, from sluggish broadband to stalled tech policy. There's a reason progress feels paralyzed. That reason? Gerontocracy, rule by the old. Let's look at the data. The average age in Congress is 59 years. The Senate? 65 years. President Trump, 78 years. Former President Biden, 82 years, the oldest leader in U.S. history. Contrast that with the median U.S. age of 38. In Silicon Valley, the median age is even younger, 30. America is being led by individuals who, in many cases, came of age before the internet, before Roe v. Wade, before the moon landing. Gerontocratic leadership means economic policies that favor pensions over new job creation, tax shelters over workforce development. Student debt remains unsolved. Vocational programs are defunded. Wages stagnate while Social Security gets constant political protection. An economist stated, "We're seeing a policy preference for preservation, not innovation. They understand coal but not coding. Labor unions get lip service. But gig workers remain exposed and unprotected." Remember when a senator asked Mark Zuckerberg how Facebook makes money? "Senator, we run ads." Or when Congress grilled TikTok CEO, asking if it connects to home Wi-Fi. That's the level of tech comprehension shaping your laws. And it matters. The U.S. ranks 27th in global broadband access. China is investing billions into AI and quantum computing, while our lawmakers argue about whether 5G causes cancer. This is not just an embarrassment, it's a threat to national competitiveness. The average U.S. bridge is 44 years old. The American Society of Civil Engineers gave our infrastructure a C-. Education? We're 25th in science and 36th in math. That's not a failure of funding. It's a failure of vision. Gerontocratic leadership clings to Cold War defense budgets and fossil fuel subsidies, while schools in Flint still can't offer clean water. They grew up in an era of rotary phones and vinyl records, yet control our 21st century reality. Scientific progress in America once defined the world: Apollo missions, internet protocols, the Human Genome Project. Now, NASA's budget is a fraction of what it once was. Climate science is routinely undermined. Public health funding is slashed until the next pandemic hits. Many in power see science not as a tool for transformation, but a threat to tradition. You can't legislate the future if you don't believe in it. This isn't ageism, it's accountability. Term limits for Congress. Mandatory cognitive testing for leaders 75 plus. Age limits for Supreme Court justices. Youth representative seats in federal advisory boards. Technocratic panels to advise on emerging technology. The future doesn't need to be a hostage of the past. We don't need younger leaders because they're young. We need them because the world they know is the world we're living in. It's time we stop asking, how do we preserve what's old? And start asking, who is willing to build what's next? The clock is ticking, not just on term limits, but on our nation's ability to keep pace with the world it once led. We cannot build a future governed by those who refuse to imagine one. The issue isn't age, it's agility. It's about leaders who can respond to crises they don't even understand, or worse, no longer care to solve without the need for war. The past is important, but it is not a place to live. So what now? You demand change. You vote with vision. You support the platforms that speak what legacy media won't. This is Just Another Messenger, where truth echoes beyond the headlines. Subscribe now and tap the bell to stay updated on the real story behind the systems. Support independent journalism via Cash App at $JustAnotherMessenger. And remember, the future isn't waiting. Why should we?